Well, we did it. We won the Le Mans 24 Hours in 2013. My goodness, it was, I think, the hardest race I've done there, without any question. The weather was pretty difficult all the way through, even from the test day onwards. It did everything in its powers to stop us from having dry, clean running. The weather played its part throughout the race. Even sitting on the grid 5 minutes before the start, I got a weather warning from my engineer, and it was just little light rain dropping. And so, you know, the first stints, you just didn't know whether you could brake at, say, 200 metres going into the first chicane, or into Mulsanne, or in towards Porsche, or whether you needed to be on the cautious side and brake at 300, or it was basically drier and you could brake at 100, because visually it's very difficult to see that, and the engineers are giving you weather warnings sometimes 2-3 times a lap, information about what it's going to be like, and what the conditions could be like. But as it turned out for us, the game was basically to try to make sure we're in the fight come Sunday morning. We could see the sister car a little bit up ahead, but it was trying to keep him close but not necessarily take any risks at all through that point. And from 9 o'clock in the evening until thankfully 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, we were in the position of leading. It was clearly a perfect race from a tactical point of view, and also from a reliability point of view. Our number 2 R18 e-tron Quattro didn't have any technical issue. In fact, it didn't even have a murmur where you thought, oh, this could be going wrong. It was absolutely perfect. The only thing Tom had was, I think on Sunday morning, he had a puncture, left rear puncture, as he came through the end of Porsche into some debris. But it was the end of the lap, and it was pretty much the end of the stint, so he could pit without any time loss. And we needed that as well, because the Toyota was right there on our backs all the way through. We're a bit quicker in pure speed, but with safety cars, and also just generally with their fuel tank capacity being quite substantially bigger than ours, they're able to run longer on their fuel tank than us. And that meant that even at lunchtime at 12 o'clock on Sunday, running a clean race to the end, they had one pit stop less than us. And so even although we had a lap advantage on paper on the timing screens, the reality was it was down to about a minute to a minute and a half. And that was a bit too close for comfort. But the big rain shower with an hour to go, that basically settled the race back down again, and we're able to run a wee bit more comfortably in towards the end to pick up this baby for the 3rd time for me, the 9th time for Tom, and I'm very proud to say the 1st time for Loic Duval. You know, Loic joined our wee team this year, and he's had very big shoes to fill with Dindo Capello, but in reality he seems to have very fast and big feet as well, especially that right foot. It's quite a heavy one, and so in that way Loic did a superb job to come in, and and I would say us as a group, our team, we did a really good job this 24 hours, and we needed to be able to win. But the celebrations were, without doubt, and correctly so, rather sombre because of the accident in lap 4 with Allan Simonsen. The paddock was definitely in mourning throughout the 24 hours, and you could feel it for the drivers. It was difficult to get back into the car and to go again, knowing that one of your brothers effectively has passed on. But we race with the passion, we race with the love, and that's exactly like Allan. He raced with the love and the passion of doing what we do, and he would have wanted us without doubt to continue and to go for it and to try to bring these trophies back home. But I think Tom, coming from Denmark, and Allan also said it best when he dedicated the win to Allan, and he was able to sum up in just a few words what it meant for him and for the country. It's a great loss, without any question, but we dedicate this race victory, Le Mans 24 Hours, to Allan Simonsen.